Hello everybody, I'm at quite a distance, but hopefully you can hear me because I have this little lav mic over here that's recording it separately. I said yesterday during the Minecraft stream that I was going to go and do a car vlog. Instead, I decided to, because it takes a while for the store to open up at noon, I decided I was instead to go sort through some of my clothes because it's almost autumn, and so I'm going to do some spring cleaning. I've got a whole stack of clothes here that I may or may not want to keep. I wasn't sure yet, just raided all of my little closets and places where I hang stuff, and we're just going to take a look at them one by one rather. I think, looking at the pile, that about 90 to 95% of this comes from a thrift store, so I'm just going to return it to the thrift store in pretty much the same shape that I got it in. Also, I apologize for the lighting because I do have these really nice professional lights standing here, but they don't have an extension cord to connect them, so next time when I record up here, I'll have an extension cord and have some extra lighting on my face rather than me being in a bit of a gloomy thing because there's little spotlights in the ceiling that do not give great light for recording videos. But okay, that's a thing. Let's just get started, and meanwhile I might actually talk about the week depending on what it is that I think about. One of the things that I wanted to say as I grab the first item is 2 weeks ago I had to drive to work every day from Monday to Friday because the train that I usually take didn't go past a certain station, then you have to transfer to a bus. And I didn't really want to do that, so I spent more time driving, so that's good for driving experience. Anyway, so this first item that I got here, it actually looks pretty nice. I don't know if you guys can see that in the lighting. That looks okay. But when I wear it, it closes really tightly around here and makes me look very stiff. So I think this is going in the going away pile, which is over here. I've just determined. Next, I like bright colors. This is a knit sweater, pink. I think, seeing that winter is coming, once again I'll keep that, and the keep pile is going over here. There we go. Okay, so that's nice and quick. A lot of times I'll buy something and I think, well, I don't know if I'm gonna wear it, but it looks good and maybe someday I'll wear it. This is one of those. Let's see how it goes. This is the back here. Quite long, as you can see. It doesn't have sleeves, and that's usually one of the things that bothers me because then I have to wear something underneath it, or just accept the fact that this area here is visible. I really hate that on people, and myself in particular. I don't like that. I always want to have at least a short sleeve to cover this area up because I think that fold here in the arm looks really gross. So yeah, but I tried wearing this one. I was not quite happy with it. I don't think I'll wear it anytime soon, so this is going to get donated. There we go. And once again, another one of these that I thought would look good. I don't think I've worn it outside once. It's actually a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. Hope that it shows up okay color-wise. There, so you have to hold it up a little bit so the spot gets it. This is supposed to be a sleeve sweater. It's a bit rough material. I don't really know what size it is because some people have this habit of cutting out the tags when they donate stuff to charity, and this might actually be made like homemade. Look at this. See that seam? I don't think this was machine made. I think somebody made this at home. That's why they didn't have a tag to include, because they made it for them specifically. Doesn't fit me very well, so that one goes over here. I do usually try stuff on at the store when I go thrift shopping, but not always. This one I thought would look okay. I ended up not really liking the little ruffle things here. As you can see, they go all the way down. It's not a bad fit, I just think it looks a little bit silly. Wasn't thinking about that. And some days when I went thrift shopping, I was just happy that I found anything that fit me at all, because sometimes there's just so many nice things and then they're all too small for you, which is really disappointing. And then you find one thing that looks like it's your size, you're like, okay, this one's mine. Anyway, moving on to this one. This one I actually bought in a store nearby. I like the design. I like star stuff anyway, but the problem with this one is that these little sleeve things over here, this is as wide as they'll go, so I can't like move it up. Like I could move this up to my elbow. Can't do that with this one. It always has to sit right here, and that annoys me because sometimes things get warm and then I don't want to have it all the way down here. This one I got at a grocery store, I think. It says extra large, but it fits like a medium. So I don't really like that, so that one's going as well. I hate when they lie to me about their sizing. Okay, so here we go. This one I also bought at a store, I think. Same store as that one. I like the pattern, but then you turn it around and it's all black. And I have accepted that for a while, but lately I've been thinking, why would the back have to be so boring if the front is so interesting? Like, I'll look like anybody else really from the back. I don't like that. Kind of done with this one, so this one goes as well. Most of it's going into the discard pile, I think, and that's also good because I was running out of closet space. This one's upside down. Speaking of driving, by the way, well, first I'll take a look at this one. This doesn't have sleeves, again. Don't like that. I do like the pattern, but I need to wear something underneath. I don't have a lot of stuff that I could wear underneath. This is a fairly long thing, so just putting like a sweater on top of that would be weird. I don't see myself getting something specifically just to wear with this one. And it's also kind of wearing down. I guess there's like little pill things on there. Anyway, so yesterday I was driving to the grocery store, as I do. I see that when I come too close, the light is right in my face. That's not good. And it's a one-lane road with a bit of grass between the lane going this way and the lane going that way. So if you're behind a car, you can't go anywhere but follow them until your exit comes up. I don't know about this one. So usually, I mean, I was taught, while being taught how to drive, that you should always match your speed to the traffic around you, because if you go speed limit, everybody's going a little bit faster than speed limit, you're going to be an obstacle, blah, blah, blah. So I was going a little faster than speed limit like I usually do, like most people do in that road. I think I'll donate this one as well, by the way. And then I noticed a car in my rearview mirror, and on this one lane road, if they're way in the back when you see them, and then a couple seconds later they're right behind you, you know that they're going too fast. This one I kind of like. It does have sleeves, but the cut is a little bit low. And on certain people that wouldn't be a problem, but with me that would make it look like I'm trying to desperately get somebody's attention, and that's not the case. I'm gonna donate that one, just for modesty's sake. Anyway, so I noticed this guy, and he's right behind me, and I look and it's a German plate, so I'm like, okay, this guy thinks it's the Autobahn apparently. That's how he was driving. This one has hair on it. Ew. Dog hair. This one's kind of cute. It's like a little sweater vest thing. It's got some wearing down here though. I can't fix that, and I don't think anybody else can either. So this goes into the discard pile, unfortunately. Nobody can wear that anymore. So okay, he's behind me. I'm just continuing on my usual speed because I'm usually not too impressed with people going too fast. This sweater I don't like. It's nice coloring, but it's tighter and shorter than I want it to be. Like, I like to have a sweater that goes to about here, like this one. This one comes up to here, and I don't like that very much because then I have to wear something underneath to make sure that when I have to bend to pick something up, I'm not like displaying a whole bunch of skin there. I don't like it. That's for somebody who likes cropped sweaters. And then there was this cross walk, and I saw a bunch of people coming up to the crosswalk, so I slow down and I stop. And these people cross, and there was this woman who was also crossing at the same time. She waved at me, and then she kind of looked up and went, ugh. And I don't know what she saw, but I'm thinking that the guy behind me in the car was like freaking out or something about the fact that I had stopped. This one I think I'll keep, although I see it's damaged. Oh, I can't fix this. This is an unusual type of sweater. Nope, has to go. Has this weird weaving thing that I can't replicate. Anyway, so they cross and I pull up, and now I don't really pull up super fast because why would I? I don't really like to pull up. I don't like it as well if it were me walking across the crosswalk and then the person who just stopped me pulls up like a madman and just goes behind you like, okay, finally you're out of the way. I hate that, so I always make sure to pull up slowly. And at this point, the guy behind me starts honking his horn. I'm like, okay, this one I'm not sure about, you guys. I'm not sure about the entire pile, really. What size is this? That's going to be the determining factor. It's one of those dresses that I think looks cute, and then I put it on myself, and I'm like, meh. I don't know. And once again, the dog hair follows. Get out. Let me check the size real quick. So as soon as I pull up and he starts honking at me behind me, I'm like, okay, so you've just chosen a speed limit. I think I'll keep it for now. Second keeper in the pile, because I have no patience for people who want to push you out of the way. He's behind me on a road where the speed limit is 50 kilometers per hour. Normally I would go 55, sometimes even 60 if I'm feeling particularly adventurous. But this time there was somebody behind me who was being very impatient. That usually makes me slow right down to the speed limits. I'll just have him wait and fume behind me, and I don't really care what he does. I think I'll donate this one. It's nice, but it kind of makes me look older than I am. I expect somebody who is 50 plus to wear something like this. I don't know if you guys have that same association, but I do. So it's a nice fit, but I don't think I'll continue to wear it. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the speed limits. This one next. This one doesn't fit me like it should, so I think this one's going to go donated immediately. So I slow down and I let them basically stew behind me. And they did kind of slow down for a while, but as soon as their turn came up, or a turn came up, they were gone because they were super impatient and stuff like that. That happens. So yeah, but I was like, okay, he's not going to actually do anything because he had a really expensive car, and my car is definitely not expensive. So if he had rammed me to try and, like, I don't know, bother me for whatever reason, then he would have had much more damage than me, first of all, because the front of the car has like the crinkle zone, so he probably would have had like a bumper issue or something else. I think I'll keep this one, but I'm not sure what the size is. It's kind of cute. It has little vague flower patterns on it. I don't know if you guys can see that. Yeah, there we go. Little zippers here, kind of cute. Just need to see what size it is. And my car, yeah, at the back of the car is usually a little harder, so that probably wouldn't have shown up at all. Maybe the bumper would have had like a checkup or something to see if anything had snapped. But probably I would have been fine, and he would have had thousands of euros of repair damage on his car. And not me. This is the key pile. There we go. Whoops. And that would have only ruined his day even more. So as soon as his turn came up, he was around the corner. Not just like safely turning the corner, like whoop, gone. I don't know if there was anybody around the corner trying to cross the road or anything, but they would have to wait. This is a shirt that I liked a lot in the 90s. It's quite old. Don't know if you guys can see that, but it's got like a vague gray flower pattern on it. It's very loose fitting, but that makes it look a little bit on the trashy side. At least I like the fully fit at the bottom. Don't know if you guys can see that. It kind of goes in like a little archway, but it's not really my style anymore, so I think somebody else should wear that from now on. And here comes a summer dress. Up, there we go. I hope this thing doesn't like ruffle too much. Let's see that in post. This is a summer dress, which I have to wear a sweater underneath. See if you can see all of it's quite long, as you can see. Very nice, very flowy for very warm days. I guess I'll keep it. But I always have to wear like a t-shirt underneath because the cut is very low, and with certain types of people with certain types of natural gifts, shall we say, that doesn't look very classy, and therefore I have to wear a shirt underneath. But when I do manage to wear a shirt underneath and it lines up properly, because it's a different type of material obviously, it does look good, so I think I'll keep it. There you go. Once again, we got a star item. Where's the front? Here, like that. Okay, what do you think? It crinkles a lot, but I guess that's part of the style. I do like it. It's a bit messy, it's a bit casual, but it's just, if I wore this with a good pair of shoes, it would still be okay for the office. That's how I usually measure things, like it has to be office casual, otherwise I'm not wearing it. I might wear it on an off day or something, but not really now. Next, we have here a winter thing. This is more of a cover. There are no sides in this thing. It's more like a poncho, basically. So you wear it over something else in the winter, and there's no sleeves, so it's just, oh, well, there is this, I guess. Tiny little bit, but right here it's open, so it's not really even like covering anything. It just is. So maybe I'll keep it. I guess I'll keep it. just need to wear something underneath that's warm enough so that I'm not cold, even though I look like I'm wearing something warm, which is kind of counterproductive, I always say. Okay, here we go. Next, got quite a pile of stuff here. We could do a quick short round or a sword round. This is a very thin, almost parachute material. Once again, dog hair, attracted to it. It's not a bad fit, but it's kind of boring, and I'm not really sure where I would wear it to, what I would wear underneath. It's also a good sign, or actually not a good sign, that I have never actually worn this outside yet. I think it should probably go. I don't know. I think I'll hang on to it for a little longer, try it on for a change, because I haven't done that yet, and then maybe I'll take it out then. This one was also supposed to be a nice summer dress, and it kind of is. It's also very long, just as the other one from before. Oops, goes all the way down here. And it's okay. Has a long split on the side so you don't keep tripping on it. It's just the colors. I'm not sure if those are good for me. I don't think they match me. So I think I'll just donate that. We have plenty of other summer type sweaters to go with that. Let's see, we have a coat coming up. This is actually a coat that I think is too large for me. What is it from? Creation Atelier GJ, never heard of it. What is this size? 48. Okay, yeah, that is kind of big for me. But I think it's partially made out of wool, and that's why I got it in the first place, because wool is like fancy and stuff like that, and I wasn't sure if I was ever going to go to a fancy place where you would be needing to wear something like this. I think I'll get rid of it, because I haven't yet worn it, and I don't think I ever will. I have other wool jackets that I could wear instead that look just as nice, if not better, so somebody else gets to wear that. Let's see. This is a type of sweater that I tend to wear in, or a shirt I should say, in slightly warmer circumstances. You can see that it's got these little see-through bands there, you see that? It's not bad. I'm just kind of done with it maybe. Yeah, well, this one is okay, but I have another one coming up right there. I'll keep this one. I have something very similar over here. And this one is just plain white with gray bands, as you can see. You can kind of see through that if I pull this up. There, you can see through that, see? I know, it's not really super interesting, and I see that the back is worn down. Oh, there's damage in here. Never seen that. Okay, well then it has to go. Nobody needs to wear damaged clothes. Next. We're getting through the pile, but there's still quite a lot there. This is a sweater dress, sorta, with stars. Once again, you'll never guess. I think I'll keep it. I kind of like it. It's getting winter again, so I can definitely appreciate a nice warm sweater dress. It's not super long. I can wear it with jeans. Then we have a shirt, which is dark blue, navy dark blue, with some rainbow bands, like this. It's kind of on the short side. Oh, I just touched the microphone, sorry. I do like the colors of this. I don't know if you guys can see that. I think I'll keep it. That one's going back. Then we have this here. I liked it. I've liked it for many years, but I'm kind of done with this, so I think I'll just get rid of that. Thank you. What do we have here? This is another one of these, similar to the other one that I just put away, so I think I'll do the same with this one. It's also kind of not as low cut as the other one, but I don't think I'll wear it anymore. I do like the polka dots, and whenever I see polka dots at the store I tend to grab them, so that's that. And then there's this thing. I don't think I need to think too long about this. It's kind of like a velvety type of stuff. It's kind of white and dumpy, and it's not super interesting to look at, so I don't really want to wear it. This one. This is almost a dress, a tunic. It's interesting fabric, but it doesn't fit me like I expected it to. It's kind of a little tight in certain places. It's supposed to be my size though. Maybe if I lose a little weight, I'll hang on to it for a little longer. Pick my diet back up again, and then we'll see if I can fit it. This one I see, I can already immediately tell that I don't want it anymore. I got this last year during the summer when we had several weeks of really hot weather. It goes this way. And it's not bad, but I just bought it because I needed something to wear to work, and I was running out of summer dresses that I already had worn in the previous days and previous weeks before that. I don't like to wear the same item too often because it looks as though I don't have anything to wear. So I got this just to have something to wear to work, but once again, just like that shirt with the blue and white squares, it kind of looks for somebody 50 plus. Those flowers, it kind of reminds me of my grandma, the material as well. It's got that weird crepey material. I don't know if you guys can see that, so I don't think I'll wear this. There you go. This thing, it was an experiment. I never actually wear anything that's like a fake leather type thing, and I was like, okay, when I saw this, let's just give it a try because it's on a thrift store, it's cheap, you know, you don't have to really wear it anywhere. Well, I thought if it fit, I would have probably wore it to work at some point, but it didn't fit. It actually looked like I was wearing a garbage bag, so I was deciding not to wear that anymore. That goes back. Thank you for your attempt at clothing me. Okay, here we go. This type of thing I do like, but once again, it doesn't have any sleeves, so I'll have to wear something underneath it. It's really nice though. I don't think you guys can see that from over there, so I'll come a little closer. But over here, you can see that the pattern has these little bits of rubbery zigzag patterns. Can you see that? I don't know if you can. Don't think you can, but it's like a little rubber detailing that doesn't show up on camera, unfortunately. But it's a nice sweater dress, or rather just a regular dress. I'd have to wear something underneath once again. I'll figure something out. I like it, so I'm keeping this. I just grabbed random things from my closet that I didn't immediately decide on keeping, so some of these I probably will keep. This is a United Colors of Benetton shirt with little colored dots. It's not bad. Also not very interesting. When I wear it, I do feel like I'm just wearing a plain gray shirt. So I think I'll get rid of that as well. Somebody else can wear it who is more colorful than I, who would match the dots more, I guess. A shirt goes this way with a sleeve that's a little different than the rest, apparently. Okay. It's not bad. It's not great. It's kind of meh. I wanted to wear a shirt today. I didn't really feel like thinking too much about what I was going to put on, which is usually how I dress myself as well, but still, it's kind of not really my style anymore, so I think I'll get rid of that. Oh, I see what the problem with this one was. At least I hear it. I don't think you guys can hear it, but this sweater over here, or dress rather, I keep calling everything a sweater. First of all, it doesn't really have much in the ways of covering for the shoulders, which is a thing. I guess that's nice in certain situations. It was nice during the hottest days of the year, for sure. But the bottom part, it's kind of a rough cotton type of thing. And the bottom part kept getting caught between my legs, which is really annoying because then you end up having this fold right down your legs and everything moves weirdly. So I tried to fix that by putting these little weights in like you would in a, or on a tablecloth. So I'm probably going to remove these and then donate this sweater because it's not really what I want to do. I don't want to walk around and have these things like making a bunch of noise as I walk, so let's not do that. So I'll just remove those real quick. We're getting through it. I think we have like another 20 items or something. So eventually we'll be out of here. And then I have to go put everything in a bag and put it aside because I am going to the thrift store later, so I'll probably try to bring it, drive over there with my car. Hopefully there'll be no Germans behind me who are in a rush again. there. And I also do that on the highway, by the way, whenever somebody's behind me who's got like a super, I don't know, urgent thing, whatever it is that they think is urgent happening that they want to pass super quick. I don't really care about that. I'm going to go to speed limits, or maybe a little faster, of course, when I'm passing a truck or something, because actually speed limit on the highway has been reduced. So actually I think we are all currently speeding at least a little bit, because the actual speed limit feels like it's so slow, like you're going really, like you are a truck, basically. Because the current speed limit on most highways in the Netherlands is 100 kilometers per hour, and that's just over what the average truck does, which is usually about 90 to 95 kilometers per hour. So if you go 100 kilometers per hour doing the speed limits, you feel like you're a grandpa because everybody else is passing you at 110, 120, 130. So usually 110 is the average now. And then when you're passing the truck, you go about 120. This thing I got because I thought it looked really fancy. And then I found something on the shirt that wasn't quite clean. And oh, there's a whole lot of dog hair. Wow. I'm in the attic, so I don't tend to sweep here much. So that's not great. Anyway, so I found something on it and that kind of tainted the outfit. Like sometimes you have like a certain thing happening while you're wearing a certain article of clothing. You're like, don't really like this sweater or these pants because of that. So I'm just going to get rid of that. It's been tainted. What do we have? This is another shirt with a vague design and a thing in the back that I never use. Zipper, Manhattan. As you can see, it's not bad. It's not one of those dumpy sweaters. You know what? I got tons of these, so I don't think I'll keep it. Now, some people might think that I'm not holding anything at all right now, but I am actually wearing something, or holding something. I swear. This is a yellow camo shirt. As you can see, it's not bad. It's more of a casual wear when I don't want to be like noticed, I think, in the desert or something. What's this? Oh, that's just more dog hair. Okay, just checking anything for damages. Guess I'll hang on to it for a while. And this is another one of those quick throw on shirts that I just put on whenever I got nothing else to wear, because it's somewhat decent and not super ugly, but it's also not very interesting. Let me get the sleeves out properly. There, another one of these. This is just like a basic, I guess, that a lot of people have. It doesn't look very much like it's falling apart though, so I think I'll just get rid of that too. This one is an interesting one. It's got little glittery things that you can't see on the camera. I don't think you can. You can see that circle thing that's like a gold thing. Yeah, you can see that. Oh, you can kind of see the sparkles in the sweater. It's not a bad sweater. I'd rather put this one on than the striped one from before whenever I don't have an idea what I want to wear. Only drawback with this shirt is that it has a long cut that goes up the side, so I always have to wear something underneath, otherwise it's like exposing the sides here. I don't like that, but I think I'll keep it. And it says, doing what you like is freedom, so we'll make sure to remember that. Next, this is another one of those grandma shirts that I have. Which way is the front? This way. Not bad, not interesting. Looks a bit like a tablecloth, so I think I'll just get rid of that as well. Getting rid of a lot of clothes, which is good. Can always do with more getting rid of clothes. This one is huge. When did I get this? It was not the same size as I am now, apparently. What size is this? Let's go find it. I'm guessing it's like 48 or something. The XL, it says. In what country? Don't know, but it's huge. It's huge. I love it. I don't know. It looks too big, so I think I'll just kind of not wear this. Don't really want to wear a tent. Sounds like a bad idea. This one, I thought, when I was still at the store, was going to look pretty interesting. And it does look interesting. Where's the front? This is the front. There, as you can see. It's interesting for sure, but I don't think I'll ever wear it. And it's also one of those short ones again. This one's going to come up to about here, and I don't like it. So that one goes back. Over here, we're almost through We got another one of these. This one is from, doesn't say, oh it does say, it's from Charter Club Petite, extra large. Another one of these that does not have any type of sleeves. I hate that, but I do like the pattern, so I'm gonna have to find something to wear this with, because it is a nice dress that I could wear to work. But if only I had something underneath, like a, maybe it's like a very dark navy blue. If I could find a very dark navy blue or black long sleeved sweater, t-shirt, I could wear that with it. We got 4 more items. This thing over here, I think I'll get rid of this. Maybe even like toss it, because I was watching a Jenna Marbles video a while back and she was like bleaching her clothes, and I was like, oh, I can do that with a couple of items. But this did not turn out to be cotton, by the way. Now this was already a bit of an odd shirt, so it wasn't really taking a big risk, but it has a fun little like glittery things in different colors on it. But you can also see here the spots. Can you see that there? That was supposed to be light due to the bleach, but instead it's turned dark because of the type of material that it is. So now it just looks like I've spilled a bunch of oil on it, and I don't think anybody's going to want to wear this, so I'll just get rid of that. It's fine. And here's a more successful attempt at that, which is very nice, but I don't know if I'll wear it. Look, it's not really my style. But I took this sweater over here, and I tried to only bleach the sleeves, because they already had like this pattern on. As you can see, there's like some stuff on there. It's not bad. More down this way. Looks pretty cool, but I don't think I would wear it. What size is this? Medium. Yeah, it probably wouldn't even really fit properly in here. Somebody else gets to wear this. But I think I do count it as a success in the ways of the bleaching attempt. So it looks cooler, but it's not my style. It wasn't really my style before I bleached it either, so it's not like the bleaching did any damage. So here is, except the one last item. Where's the top? Where's the front? Hello, this looks like a sleeve. Yeah, I tried this one on. It's got these little red things on top that look almost like you're wearing a smaller sweater underneath. It doesn't sit right. It looks cute, but when I wear it, it's kind of like, don't really care too much about it. Don't see why I would want to wear it, so this goes away again. And the way it goes. And the last one, finally, we have here this one, which the sleeves have gone inside out for some reason. This is a style that I like. Which way is the front? This. It's okay. I guess this is one of those, another one of those sweaters that way you have no idea what you want to wear. You can put this on. It looks fine. It's office casual. That's usually the style we wear at work anyway, so I think I'll just keep this. It's kind of the same color almost as the one I'm wearing currently. Also from the thrift store, by the way. So this one stays. Okay, so the stay pile is about a third of, maybe not even the go pile. There's also a little discard pile, 5 items over there. And so I'm going to put that in some bags, and then we'll take that to the thrift store. We'll not be filming that because that's not super interesting. But either way, I hope you enjoyed the little sort through my old wardrobe. And hope to see you next week for another vlog. Stay safe, stay healthy. Thanks for watching, and bye-bye for now. Painful smile at the end.